Hey guys, I'm sure it's lunchtime now, and I'm sure that I have people out there that are eating lunch right now. So we end up watching this a little bit later. I understand. Um, oh, there's Jacob. There's Slade. Hey Slade. Hey Jacob. Hey Connor. All right, guys. I've spent my morning since 10 o'clock this morning. I've been planning with Mr. Asher and Mrs. Coy. We were on that Google Hangout for about 45 minutes. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Kentucky allergies. And then our second grade team has been planning since then too. And we've got some, oh, yay! Yay, I'm so glad. We've got some cool things too. Like it's Google Classroom, for those of you that have older kids and other grade levels, you probably knew more about it than Miss Mensenberg did. This is a different thing for us, and we're not used to giving it to our kids. Now that we've been using it, we're really, really liking it. So it will be something. This will change the way that we teach from this point forward. No doubt, because the kids that we're teaching will, some of them will have jobs that aren't even created yet. We're just getting into a digital age, so we need to think about that when we're assigning stuff. So second grade took off, and we tried to plan, and then we realized that there were actually resources out there that we're going to make available to you all that are digital, and we can just throw them in Google Classroom, and you can do them, and they're a little bit more let's say engaging. We really tried, guys, with what we've put out there, but we've got some stuff that's just a little bit more maybe eye friendly, looks cuter, that kind of thing. So, and we've got some reading and some math that we're going to start posting. There's no I may go ahead, it just depends on I don't know, I have talked to my team. We may go ahead and throw some of it up there, but it may be technically you all have had enough work to get you through this week. However, that being said, I got a lot of feedback from parents saying the kids were bored. And so, honestly, I don't mind as much what they do every day as long as they're doing something. And going forward after spring break, though, that changes a little bit, because if I have to give grades for the fourth 9 weeks, I have to have some way to give those grades. And with us not being in school, and hopefully we'll be back the 20th, but who knows. Anyway, I have to have a way to give grades. So coming back from spring break, we will be doing more things with Google Classroom. That way I can check it. The kids can check it. It's automatically graded. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be easy. I think it'll keep their little brains learning. So I've talked enough about that. So parents, if you have individual questions, you feel free. Please don't ever feel like you're bothering me. That is my job. If you have questions, that's why I'm here. I'm a night owl, so not so much during the school year because I have to get up so early. But in cases like this where it's more flexible, I usually am awake. So don't ever feel like you're bothering me. That sounds fine, Connor. He hasn't done it yet, but that's fine. I stuck a due date on there. I'm just going to change that due date until next Friday after talking to Mr. Asher and Ms. Coy today, just so I don't want any anxious kiddos on the other side of the screen. And guys, you all know me. My kids know me. If you're struggling with something, if there are special circumstances, if something comes up, please just communicate with me. Y'all know I love you, and I'd do anything in the world to help you. If you've got any questions, I don't want any anxiety over this at all. I feel like it's something that once we're used to using it, you'll be fine. Just a reminder to my kids, because I'm getting parent questions on this. And again, please, I would rather you ask. I told a parent yesterday, for every person that asked me, there's probably about 10 more that were too shy to ask. So please don't feel like that there's anything that you can't ask. Logging into Clever. If you go to Warner's homepage. And if you don't know how to Google, I have a link for that if you want me to send it to you. But you can go into Google and type Hattie C. Warner Elementary or Warner Elementary Nicholasville, and it will give you a link to go to our homepage. Once you're on our homepage, there is a link over on the left that says Warner Students. If you click on that, then there's a link off of that that says Clever Login. And my kids, I'm talking to you all right now, this is the way you log in the computer lab. Okay, some of you may have your I sent badges home, and if you've got that and you've got a webcam, that's fine. But if you don't, just go to the Google login and log in the same way we log in every Monday when we go to lab. Okay, and then once you get in there, you will have a place where it will let you accept to come into the Google Classroom. Okay, if you can log in through yours, so that when you go into Google Classroom, it sets it up as your account and not somebody else's. Okay, I can go in and edit and change all that. That's fine. But I would, it would be so much easier if when you log in, like for Connor, when Connor logs in, if he logs in as Connor with the email that I sent him and with his Clever login, then when I go into Google Classroom, I will see Connor Buck. Okay, and the same way with all of y'all. So I hope that that answers some questions. Let's get to our read aloud. Miss Metzenberg just talks and talks. Okay. I missed y'all. Can you tell? All right. Look who's back today. All right. We got Pig the Pug today, and he is the tourist. Y'all hear my phone going off? My team is still trying to get this planning thing down pat, so I apologize for that. All right, look here. Look at this little passport here. Okay. Name is supposed to say Trevor. Look what Pig did. He crossed that Trevor, wrote Pig. And for age, look what he wrote. That is not nice. We don't talk like that to each other. And then on breed, rather than saying Dachshund, he wrote Pug. Okay, and then he wrote over Trevor's signature and wrote Pig, his name. And then look what he did with that picture. That silly little dog. He is not nice to Trevor. So, Pig the tourist. So, Pig was a pug. Let me go this way. Pig was a pug, and I'm sorry to say, when he went on vacation, he'd cause great dismay. Look at him there. You could make careful plans to ensure happy travel, but Pig would destroy them. He'd make them unravel. Look at what he's doing. You see all the pictures or other things that are going on there. With behavior so bad, it is hard to describe. Check him out. I just saw that in the hot dog thing. It's hard to describe. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, guys. He would dampen your trip, and he would ruin the vibe. Look what he's doing there. That is not nice. He'd break all the rules, and he'd flaunt all tradition. Causing disaster was Pig's big ambition. We talk about a lot that part of our standard in second grade is that we're looking at pictures because we get as much from the pictures as we do from the reading a lot of times, from the actual text. So we always have to take time and look at the pictures. Even in places of wild celebration, he'd somehow create absolute devastation. And if he could shatter some ancient taboo, he wouldn't think twice, that appalling Yahoo. Ah, Pig. Let's see. Parties, parades, and processions got wrecked in a blizzard of chaos and foul disrespect. His insensitive antics would ruin your stay till the locals would gather and shout. Now, I want y'all look before I move on here because it's kind of got it the way the book folds. It's hard to see here. Can you see it? Instead of Year of the Dragon, look what he's. Oh, I'm having to. My book's not wanting to fold out right. Instead of Year of the Dragon, look what he's written there. Year of the Pig. And he's not being nice to the koalas either. Look what he's doing. Put a sign around him says, "I'm a koala." You think they think that's funny? I don't think they think that's funny. He thinks it's funny. Let me go back. I talk so much. His insensitive antics would ruin your state till the locals would gather and shout, "Go away!" But that wouldn't stop him. They don't like being made fun of. Hello. He'd rock and he'd roll. Look, he's made the papers. Till his rollicking horseplay spun out of control. Well, now he's not only made the papers, he's made the news. The queen is shaken, not stirred. Chaos at the palace. Unbridled and vast was his need to offend, but every wild party must come to an end. Yes, if you treat locals with little regard, they'll come back to bite you. Uh-oh. Y'all know what piranhas are. He's going swimming. And boy, they bite hard. These days it's different, I'm happy to say. He's learned not to ruin a whole holiday. But let us be honest, the truth I must tell. Although he might try, pig does not travel well. Oh, boys, look what he's doing there. That little cloud. All right, and this is one of the Pig the Pug books. It's just meant to be funny. We talk about how he doesn't make good choices, but it's just meant to be silly. Okay? I know y'all wouldn't act like that. Not my babies. Y'all make good choices, don't you? All right. I always try to do a funny one, and then I try to do one that's has a good message to it, too. This one is Peanut Butter and Cupcake. Both of these also, like I said, came from our Scholastic Book Fair. So the book fair has better prices than you can get other places, and they help our school because that's how Miss Parker gets all of her new books for our library is from what we spend at the book fair. So it's a good cause. All right, here we go. Peanut Butter and Cupcake. For those who have just joined us, welcome. Make sure that I keep this going over here. Oh, Connor says, hello, Miss Whalen. All right. Peanut Butter got a ball for his birthday. He was kind of bad at kicking it with his feet, but was kind of good at balancing it on his head. Still, it wasn't much fun playing with the ball all by himself. I bet some of y'all are feeling that, especially if you know my brothers and sisters right now. Want to play with me? He asked his mom. They had just moved to town and Peanut Butter didn't have any friends yet. I think you should go outside and find someone to be your new friend, she answered. Peanut Butter liked the idea very much, so off he went. And it wasn't long before he saw someone. He's lonely. Hello, I'm new here. I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and... What rhymes? Oh, but what does that say? Like peanut butter and hamburger. No. I'm sorry, said Hamburger, but I'm busy walking the dogs. Look at the dogs that he's walking. Thanks for asking, though. You're welcome, said Peanut Butter. Maybe next time. And he kept walking. He doesn't let that stop him, does he? Hamburger can't play. He's going to find a new friend. Then he saw Cupcake. Look at Cupcake, playing all by herself. He thought she looked sweet and might make a good friend. Hello, I'm new here and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and Cupcake. I'm building sprinkle castles, said Cupcake. You can stay and watch, But don't hit my castle with your ball or I will be mad. Peanut Butter didn't want to make anyone mad. That's okay, Peanut Butter said, and he kept walking. Look what he comes to next. Then he saw Egg rolling down the path. Hello, I'm new here, and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and egg. Peanut butter and egg. That's funny. You're cracking me up, Egg laughed. And then he really did crack. Peanut Butter didn't want the egg to laugh anymore, so he kept walking. Sounds like Peanut Butter's kind of a nice guy, doesn't it? He found someone jumping. What's jumping there? Look at that. He found someone jumping. Hello, I'm new here and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle deep down in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and, what's that read? Meatball. Meatball's jumping. 32, 33, 34. Shh, I'm counting my jumps, said Meatball. 35, 36, 37. I'm trying to set a new record. Peanut Butter whispered back. See, it doesn't matter how they talk to Peanut Butter. He's always very kind in how he treats them, isn't he? Peanut Butter whispered back, but I have this ball, and 38, 39, 40. Shh, said Meatball. Peanut Butter kept walking. Finding a friend was harder than he thought it was going to be. Peanut Butter walked up to one more someone who was practicing his ABCs. Any of y'all ever eaten that? I used to eat that when I was a kid. But before he could open his mouth, Soup picked up a spoon, dipped it into himself, and then showed it to Peanut Butter. In the spoon were the two letters N and O. But I didn't say anything yet, said Peanut Butter. You didn't have to, said Soup. Oh, said Peanut Butter. Peanut Butter, poor Peanut Butter. Peanut Butter found a bench to sit on. He was almost ready to give up. We don't give up, do we? But as he sat there, it's kind of like our buddy bench, and it doesn't look like our buddy bench. Yeah. But as he sat there so very sad, a new kid walked up to him. Hello, she said. Peanut Butter took a deep breath. Hello, I'm new here and I'd like to play. Maybe now, maybe later, or even all day. I'll make you chuckle down deep in your belly, and we'll go together like peanut butter and jelly. Sure, I'll be your friend, said Jelly. But could you teach me how to keep the ball on my head? I'm only good with my feet. You got soccer players out there? I know I have soccer players. So they taught each other what they knew, and they made each other chuckle down deep in their bellies. Oh, look. See, guys, there's always somebody out there. Always somebody out there. It wasn't long before they're laughing. Look at what they've done now. It wasn't long before their laughing made the other kids come over. They asked if they could play too. Of course, Peanut Butter and Jelly were happy to let them join in. Now see, look, by playing together, all those friends that didn't think they had time to play, once that they saw how much fun they were having, look what they did. As his new friends knocked the ball around with their feet and their heads, and in one case, his buns, Peanut Butter chuckled deep down in his belly because they all went together like peanut butter and hamburger and cupcake and egg and meatball and french fries and soup and jelly. The end. The end. All right, you know one of the things I love most about you all? I love the fact that we are truly a family, and I love the fact that no matter where I move your seats in the room, that you will find new people to work with and new people to talk with and new people to become friends with. And I feel like in watching you all this year that you all have made some new friendships. I hope you all continue that even after you leave Miss Metzenberg's classroom. I hope you all stay friends. I have people that I'm friends with that I met way back in elementary. So I hope you all stay friends. I love that about you all. I love that I have some peanut butters in my room. You know what I mean by that? I love that some of y'all are peanut butters, that you keep going along and you keep introducing yourself and making new friendships and just starting some great things in our room. So I love that some of y'all are jellies too. I love that you're receptive when someone comes up to you and wants to be your friend. Okay? I love you, love you, love you, but y'all know that, don't you? Because I tell you, I love you. Alrighty. So I'll be posting some of the new NTI stuff out there. And then we're going to take a break for spring break. Y'all have worked hard, NTI. You deserve spring break. So we'll take a little bit of break, and the week after spring break, when you come back, I'll have some more stuff in the Google Classroom for you. We are planning on, second grade is planning on putting some more stuff, for those of you that didn't hear me at the beginning, for reading, writing, and math. Okay? So, and it really, truly is easier if you can submit it through Google Classroom, because it grades it. You see your grade. I see your grade. It just makes it a whole lot easier. So I thought it was called Peanut Butter and Jelly, Connor says. That's what we think, isn't it? But the book is actually Peanut Butter and Cupcake. So I love you all. So it looks like it is a pretty day today. So with your parents' permission, if they will let you go play in your yard, go play in your yard if that's okay. I don't know where you live or what circumstances are. Mom and dad are the boss, though, or grandma and grandpa or whoever. Try to get some exercise even if you're indoors. We have Go Noodle that's on our Clever page. So that's a good way to get exercise. Spend some time just reading for fun. Something that you just want to read because it's there and you love it. Okay? And if there's any other way that I can help you all with apps that I can post, with anything that I can just send your way, I'm getting ready to upload, thanks to Erin Wagner at DTO. Shout out to her. Love her. She put a new app up for second grade, and I'm going to put that on your Clever today. And it's got some fun stuff in it. I've never used it before, but they contacted me, and I was like, well, my kids are always wanting some new fun things to do, so I will throw that up there, as well as another one that I'm working on. I have to get everybody's logins, and that's why it's the way that it is. For my class, if you know your Lexia Dreambox login, it should either be that, or for some of you, if the username was taken, I had to make it your Prodigy login. But I'm also going to be sending out copies of login cards again today, since we did get a new program and I had to update those logins. So anyway, make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, my Harper. I don't know if she's still on or not. I love you, Harper. Hey, Anderson. Hey, Porter. I cannot find the 9.1 assignment. Okay, I will look at that and see. That's probably a teacher error, because we're not this is new to us. So thank you. Please stay in contact with me about that. I want to know that. And I don't know if you see it or not, Miss Whalen, but Connor is telling you that he loves you. Oh, Connor, I love you too. I love all of y'all. Love you so much. So I will see you back tomorrow. Love you. Mwah. Have a good one. Bye.